All right, so the road goes down this valley a long ways. We're actually looking to get up on that bench there. And you can see there, it didn't used to be like this, I don't think, when I first started coming out here in the old days with my Jeep, but I think they've cut a lot of these new roads for these pipelines. But you see there are roads that go north and south like that one, and east and west like this one, in pretty regular succession out here. And I haven't found the end of any of them yet. Very limited range on this motorcycle. But what we're trying to do is get over there, and it looks like there's some roads that go up on top over there, and I know there's a road that runs right along the bottom of that bench, and you could probably scout a road up to the top, and that's kind of what we're going to be looking to do today. We don't have much more range than that. There's a hill up here to the right that we might get on top and see what our best way to that bench over there is, but I'm not sure if I can get up there or not. Let me ride around it a bit and see. Doesn't look like there's a road to the top, unfortunately. It's all right. We'll go back and head down that east-west road and see what we can find. There's a building off to the left. I don't know if that's the gas company equipment shack or what it is. another hardball road out here. I can't remember this one, but I'm sure I've actually been on it before. Fenced on the other side, we'll have to find a way around that. God, it looks like they got a whole subdivision out here. I don't know what for. We're gonna go this way. Like goes back to that shack or shed. Some cars over there. Might even be somebody's house. Hell, I don't know. Looks like this way is our best bet. Okay, so there's a dude down there at the bottom, sitting there with the telephone. Doesn't look like he's any kind of law or anything, but I don't know. So you can see kind of the vista here. We're trying to get over to that bench. What the hell is the name of those mountains? I don't know, I'll have to look it up when I stop and get on the computer. But you can see there's several roads, several possibilities there. And there's one main road that goes right along the foot. And then you can just see a route up one of the valleys there. I can't see it going on top, but I can see it going in. And there's another one over there. Those are probably our two best bets, and then there's one off to the right here as well. So one of those roads will probably get me back up in there if I can get on it. So we're going to try to cross this wide flat plain here and see if we can get back up on that road up against the foot of that mountain, and that'll be as far as we go today. That's as much as we got gas for. And try to find a spot where we could put out with the Yamaha and go up the mountain there and scout and see if we can't find some turkey. There's supposed to be some up in Hudspeth County up there, up by that the Permian, I think it is, the Permian Mountains. So we're traveling north to south, and we're going to try to pick up that east-west road that I saw. I don't know if this road's going to connect onto it or not, but I'm looking. There's a road right there. That's the one I think we want. Okay, we want that one back there now. Kind of turned parallel with the way we want to go. Okay, we're going to get into a wash. This wash should go up into that, into those cliffs. bike's not running too good. A lot of really sharp rocks in this wash. Looks like there's an exit right here. I'm going to take it. All right. I'd like to stay out this way as opposed to going any farther that way. I think there's some kind of a concrete works or something up there. And I got a feeling I'll have a better chance if I can get over here than if I keep going that way. It looks like there's definitely a concrete plant over there too, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go this way and see if I can find a road that gets me right up there. And then I'll follow that road a mile or two and see if it'll take me to the top. I won't go all the way up there today because I need to turn around as soon as I can here. I've got I'm almost to the halfway point on my gas, I think, so I don't want to walk back, so I'm going to be kind of conservative with that. Is running, kind of running rich. Yeah, this is the way I want to go right here. So it looks like that road is chained up, unfortunately. General Land Office Land Management Area. No admittance without authorization. Cattle ranch. No hunting, trespassing, private property. Well, that sucks. That was kind of the last road I needed to get on. I would have had her from there. Well, I'll go up a little ways. I can go up about 3 or 4 miles, maybe. See if I can find a way in that way. Fucking sucks. Well, I don't have a whole lot of more gas to play with. But I now know that I can't come out this way. I'm gonna have to try to come in more from the north, I guess. I just don't have enough gas to do that today. I think we're gonna have to stop going east at this point and make a circle back. So I know now that we're gonna have to go north of this big pit, gravel pit or whatever it is, because everything to the south of that's chained off, no trespassing. Not that they'd ever probably catch me, but I'm not gonna fuck with that. So for right now, I'm gonna sit down, have a cold drink, and then I'm gonna get back and try to find my way back home. So there's the direction that we came from. We came from the west, and we're trying to go east towards the Permian Mountains, but unfortunately we've hit a dead end for the day. All this ground up here, you know, if I could get on top right there would be golden, but right at the foot of the bench there, they've got a cattle fence, and it says no trespassing, Texas land, whoever the hell that is, I don't know. And you know, I don't know why I couldn't write on there with put a friggin' cattle guard or whatever, but I guess the times we live in, people just can't do that because people trash your stuff around here. Nice country, nice riding country out here, you can see. And you know, there aren't many places around where you can ride on my birthday, January 20th, with a long sleeve shirt, and it's pleasantly warm. It's not even the slightest bit cool. It's maybe, I don't know, 64, 68 degrees, something like that. And And it's beautiful country to ride in, and you got it all to yourself. There's nobody else out here. So it's just a shame that that it's locked up going farther east, but I'll find a route in there. And when I do, like I said, I know there's some Merriam turkeys up there by that national park. I think it's called the Permian Mountains, I think, or no, the Guadalupe Mountains, and there's the Texas Fish and Game state maps show that there are some turkeys up there in and around that national park. And I'd like to get up there on the edge of that national park and see if there's any ground that isn't fenced or isn't otherwise posted, that I could do some hunting and do some scouting here in the early, while it's still winter, before I think it's second or third weekend in March or something like that season starts. But I'd like to be able to get up there and find a spot to set up a turkey blind, and I'd like to do that scouting on my motorcycle, but we'll see if it's possible or not. It's a cool little desert, what passes for a kickstand. That's all I got, but I think it looks pretty cool, don't you? All right, I'm gonna turn the battery off here if I've got any battery left. Okay, so that main canyon you can see to the north, straight out in the distance, it's running kind of east and west. That's the route where 180 runs from El Paso to the west to Carlsbad in the east, and that's where the Guadalupe range that we're trying to get to is. And I had hoped that we could find a route from here up on this bench, travel east to the top of this bench, and then swing north and head over that way without trying to work through the canyon that the highway goes through. But it doesn't look like as of yet that's feasible. I'm gonna have to keep going north here and try again to get up on top before I get all the way into that canyon. But it almost looks like I'm gonna have to get into the main canyon to get east here, because they've got me shut down this direction. So we'll have to save that for another day, and maybe next time I'll bring my Jeep out to the main canyon out here, and I'll park and try to find a route north of that those diggings, that gravel pit or whatever it is, and that keeps heading east from there, that doesn't track exactly the main highway. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but that's going to be for another day. For right now, we're gonna head back to the bike and saddle up and head on back to the truck. I got maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It looks like it's maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. So I should get back in plenty of time, assuming I don't run out of gas, which I should be okay. It's been a good ride, nice and warm. for January 20th. It's about, Jesus, it may not be 70 degrees, but it sure feels like it. I don't feel the slightest bit cold, and I'm not wearing any kind of warm weather gear, just my normal riding clothes. And I've just sent a spot message here, and it looks like the message went out successfully by my blinking lights. So I'm going to put the tracker back in the gear bag here. And saddle up, get everything squared away and back in position, and we will ride towards the truck. Okay, gas is on. GoPro position is set. Bike is running and off we go. This one. just a little. I don't know what you can see and what you can't. But I think about right there is about the right position, really. Oh, shit.